Royal Kittens, I'm King Cat and welcome to my How to Scratch tutorial. So what I want to do in this video is I want to teach you how to do the basics of the way I made my channel intro. Just how to do Scratch. Right, so first of all, I'm on Google right now and I want to type in Scratch. And it comes up for me as Scratch. Okay? So then, you've got this, you need to go onto Scratch. Imagine, program, share. Then it should take you up to this page. Try it out, see examples, join Scratch. You want to click on create in the top. And bang! So you might want to wait for this to load. Then once it's loaded, adjusting microphone. Then you should be on this page. So you've got your little Scratch guy. You want to keep him in the middle. Now, for the first bit, you always start, if you want to create your little animation, I'm just going to start at the basics. Your first sprite, whichever one, has to have, when the green flag is clicked, that little block, it's on events when the green flag is clicked, or when the space key is pressed, when the sprite is clicked, etc, etc, etc. Ignore that. So, what you want to do is you want to put down when the green flag is clicked. And we want to make this Scratch player say hello. So, what you do is you go on to looks, press say hello for 2 seconds. Then, when I press the green flag, look. Hello. That was what it said. So, we've got the basics. If you double click on the hello, you can change it to something like so you can make it say something like this. When the green flag is clicked, happy for win rules. And if I maybe want that to just show up for 5 seconds, if I double click the 2 for 2 seconds, click 5, and you can just change it automatically. Then, green flag is clicked. Perfect, right? Okay, so we've got that. So, when green flag is clicked, now what we want him to do is we want him to, let's say we want him to think. Okay? So it's just the same as say. So think for 2 seconds, green flag, and it'll come up as that. Perfect. Right, so now what we want him to do is we want him to move. So the way that we make him move is we press motion, move 10 steps. So when the green flag is clicked, move 10 steps. Simple enough, isn't it? You can also change that by double clicking it and making it 100 steps. Or just 1 step. So now we've got that out of the way. We want to make him say something whilst walking. So you want when the green flag is clicked, go onto looks for the hellos. Say hello. I'm going for a walk. It's on capital. I'm going for a walk. I'm going for a walk, 2 seconds. Then we want him to start moving 10 steps. 100, let's make him go 100 steps, 50 steps, then 25 steps. So that would mean he's going 175 steps in total. So I'm going for a walk. And he moves all the way over there because we've told him to. Right, who noticed that that seemed a bit too fast? I might as well just said 175 steps. There's something that you can do where if you press control and then go all the way, wait, where is it? There. Right at the top of control it says wait. Put that in between them. So then you can say wait 0.5 seconds. So I'm going for a walk, 100 steps. There you go. So 0.5 seconds, you just go bam, bam. See that? Right. Now that the basics are out the way, we want to have a look at the conversations. So we're going to need 2 sprites for this. So I've got my little scratch character, and you want to click on this little icon down here, which will bring up the sprite library. And you can just take out whichever you want. Any you want. Whatever time. I honestly don't care. So I'm going to have myself another scratch if I can. Oh well. I'll go for the underwater. I'm going for the underwater one. And I'm going to have a crab. So once you want that one, you double click it. And then it brings it up in this sprites category thing. Come on, there we go. So I'm going to position him right there. And I want these two to have a conversation. God knows what about, but, you know. So what I'm going to do is I want this guy to say, Hola, ¿cómo estás? Which is Spanish for hello, how are you? So what I need to do is I need to go to events, remember, when the green flag is clicked, looks, say hello for 2 seconds, but I'm going to put hola, hola, ¿cómo estás? Then, events. You need to go to events and say broadcast message 1. So that's what the crab's saying. Then this sprite, what you want to do is you want to do when I receive message 1, I'm going to say bien, gracias, instead, which means fine, thank you, how about you? Or you. So, when I receive message 1, because he broadcasted message 1, so when I receive message 1, bien, gracias, usted. So that means fine, thank you. You. Then you may think I need to broadcast another message 1, But because I've already got a message one, it'll completely bug the system. So I want to go into new message and call it message 2. There you go. So broadcast message 2. Then I go over to him, and then I can create a completely new block and say when I receive message 2, go to looks and the say category and go I'll go bueno. Gracias. And then that's finished. Right, so let's do my little thingy-mabobby. Right, so I'm going to click the green flag because it says the first one is always when the green flag is clicked. So, when the green flag is clicked, hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, gracias. ¿Usted? Bueno, gracias. Right. Do you see how they responded to each other? You can do that with as many as you want. Okay? So you can do that with as many as you want. So that's the talking out of the way. Now we're going over to the changing. So I'm going to completely get rid of this. Now, I want this sprite to change to a different one. And you may be thinking, that's impossible. It's not. What you do is, once again, when the green flag is clicked, I'm going to do this for both of them. So you want to go to looks, okay? And go for switch costume, okay? So switch costume to costume 2. So when I click the green flag, watch him. See how he changed? Now I can't change him back because I haven't set a thing for that. But when I go to when the space key is pressed and get looks, switch costume, I can go to costume 1. So when the space key is pressed, it goes back to normal. I don't think there's any others for crabs, but anyway. So that's the switching done. Now I want them to interact with each other, so if you were to play a game. So I'm going to make this crab the biggest crab in the world. So if you want to do that, so you need to click on the sprite, and what you do is you go to costumes. You can do this with any of them. You go to costumes. Oh, there is another one. So you have to go to costumes. Then if you double click it, you can make it bigger, like so, and then you just position it as normal. So I'm going to make this crab really big, and then my other sprite really small in comparison. All done. So that bit's all done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to make them interact with each other. So I want this crab to come and eat him. So when the green flag is clicked, looks, say, I'm going to eat you. I'm going to eat you. Then go to, so after you've put, after I've put I'm going to eat you, I'm going to change it to 3.5 seconds. Then, oh, I've done that. Right, that's okay, because what you can do is you can duplicate them. Oh, never mind. There we go. I've duplicated them. So the crab says, I'm going to eat you. And then what I want him to do is I want him to move 10 steps. Then wait a second. Move 10 steps. Then wait a second. Then move 10 steps again. And that should make him eat them. But remember, I need to put so he's going to broadcast a message. He's going to broadcast a message. Going to broadcast message 1. And then I'm going to put when I receive message 1. He is going to, wait, I need to find, right, so it says if, then what I want to do is I want to go to sensing, and it should say if touching, so you put it in this little box here, if touching crab, then, now here's the looks part, so there's this, there's show and there's hide, and you can make them turn invisible or become visible again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put hide in between this little block here. So when I press the green flag, he goes, I'm going to eat you. I messed up so bad. Sorry. Right, take 2. So it's going to be this little sprite. He's going to go like this. I'm going to eat you. Oh, I've just realised. It's a typo. So when I'm touching, see that? How he disappeared? Right. So basically that's all of the basics on Scratch. So I do recommend doing all this, and if you liked it, then I might show you pen, data, sounds, more of the events, control, sensing, I might make a game, operators, and more blocks. So, if you did enjoy, please do leave a like, subscribe and share this video with a friend. I will be uploading more Happy for Win, don't worry. And yeah, Mr. Crab says bye.